Hello, how do you do swing trading daily chart analysis if you are swing trading upward large cap stocks using long up to long swing trading strategy? We have our watch list here and we are going to analyze three stocks from the list, and the first one is APH. So to swing trade you can use daily chart. It could be either maximum daily chart or 1 year daily chart, but because we have support line that are very low with long up to long swing trading strategy, I found maximum daily chart to show enough on the chart for us to see all our or most of our lower trend lines. So we are going to use maximum daily chart, or you can use daily chart to analyze the stocks, daily chart to buy the stocks, and daily chart to sell the stock. So APH, and during your chart analysis you can see how the stock performed the day prior, and today is April 3rd 2025. So we are analyzing the stocks. You analyze the stock after the market close to see how the stock on the watch list performed during the day, or you do it early in the morning before the market open. So yesterday, April 2nd 2025, the stock went up, APH went up. We have a green bar here. That just means the closing price at the end of the day was higher than the morning price, and a red bar means the closing price was lower than the morning price. So a red bar means the price went down. So next you will compare where the price is to where you want to buy or where you want to sell it if you already purchased it. So APH we have not purchased it yet. We like to purchase it at either this trend line or this one, but right now we do not really want to buy at this trend line, but we are waiting for that to go below the lower trend line, but it didn't. When it pulled back, it didn't go that far and it started going up again. So we are just going to continue observing it to see if we can decipher the pattern that is trying to draw, the price is trying to draw. But with long up to long swing trading strategy, you trace your support lines passing by the valley of the mountains, and I'm calling this the mountain. And then you choose the valley line that is more than 1 year, cross more than 1 year time frame. On the x-axis you have the dates, so those lines that you can see well, vertical line, are the years. So even those two are long uptrend lines, but the difference between the two is because this one is supporting the upside wall of the mountain, and the bottom one is the valley of the mountain. Because these stocks, and that's what I like about maximum daily chart, can show you far in the past, it tends to have a wide mountain, and therefore it seems like it's creating a same one here, but it's now really here to go back to the valley. Therefore it's still moving around the upside wall of the mountain. It pulled back to a pull below it and start going up from there. So we are not going to do anything. Maybe with short up to launching trading strategy that we use in 2024, we could have tried to purchase it around the trend line there, but we don't know how long it's going to continue climbing the mountain, because it has been on that ride for more than a year now. So that's 2024 time frame here. So it has been, once it touched, it left the valley here, it has been on that. We'll pull back to the wall that is supporting the upside of the mountain, but it's not really here to create the wall that will support the downside of the mountain. Does that make sense? So it's still going up, and time to time will pull back to the support here, supporting this side of the mountain. But because it has been on this journey for a while now, we don't know when that is going to be done reaching the peak, and we'll decide to pull back. Therefore, I'm a little bit hesitant by anything around this trend line. So therefore, we are not going to do anything we are not going to buy APH today. ATO, did you see how we did the chart analysis? That is an example of how you can do your swing trading chart analysis, but it could depend on the strategy you are using, and here is long up to long swing trading strategy. So we are analyzing the chart based on that strategy to see if we can buy, or if you already purchased it, to see if we can sell it. So ATH is still yesterday also it reached a new high, so it's still going up. We have the purple line here that we like to buy on, but right now, since it touched base with it has been going up, and we can try to see if we can trace it seems to be following this line, this trend line here, and I don't even know, I don't think I can connect it with this one, but yeah, it's following that trend line for the time being. It's not ready to go down yet, so we are not going to buy, because again, we like to buy at the support line, by preference the lowest one, when they pull back to it and start going up after we see few higher lows. Like this low is higher than this one, which is higher than this one. So after we see few higher lows creating upside, like up trend, you see the way I trace it here, then we know that maybe it's done going down and start going up, and we can buy at the first or second green bar that follow a pullback after we see about 2 or so higher lows around the trend line. But right now it's nowhere near that bottom yet. So the next one is AZO. So AZO is still going up. It has been on that uptrend line for quite a while. So the last time it touched base with this trend line is short toward the end of 2024, and right now is now ready to come down yet. I'm not even sure what this company does. You see, I don't even care about what the company does until it piqued my curiosity, because I've been watching it for a while now, and it's still going up. We traded in 2024 using short option launching trading strategy by buying it and selling a few days later, and buy a few days later and sell it again a few days later. But yeah, it is consumer discretionary specialty retail store. Arrow zone, just make, when I hear arrow zone, just make like maybe it's automobile, but I'm not sure. But it seems, yeah, automobile retail. So seems to be doing it is upward stock, but went public in 1992. But yeah, unless a stock pick my attention, I don't really try to know what the company is about. But I like to have all those sub industries and industries on the watch list. That way, if I want to reference it, I will see stocks that I'm trading if I'm well diversified. Even though with swing trading, you do not keep the stocks in your watch list. There are stocks that we purchased in 2024 and we have not sold them yet. So why not? It's good to be diversified regardless. So, but yeah, this conclude how or one way you can analyze stocks. Use doing your daily chart analysis if you are using long option and swing trading strategy, and those stocks are upward stocks. Therefore, the support line, which are called uptrend line, they are upward, they are uptrending, and you just pick few that you know that the stock touch base with in the past, more than once, that you feel like it's going to come back down to be where you want to buy. You can pick more than one, and you just analyze your stocks on a daily basis. And when the stocks pull back to it will be making lower lows. And when you start seeing higher lows around that trend line, could be below it, could be close to it, above it, but when they start making higher lows, after you saw two higher lows or so, then you can buy. Do you see this area here? This low is higher than this one, which is higher than this one. So when it touched base with it, it went up a little bit, pull back, went up, pull back a little bit, and start going up. So, and even if we get closer, you'll be able to see even higher lows that are closer. Now, necessarily every single one of them will change direction when they are creating higher lows, but some will do that, will do those zigzag. But yeah, and then you buy some share, and once you buy with those large cap stocks, you can set your exit point to be a new high, especially if you have upward large cap stocks on your watch list. They do reach a new high frequently, therefore you can set a new high to be your exit. But before you buy and before you sell, you can compare how the price behave around those positions at the previous high and at the previous valley, to see if it lingered there for a while before moving. And at the new high, you can compare that to the previous high to see if after reaching the new high it pulled back or it continued to go up. For instance, this is the new high after this one. When I put my mouse there, you can see it, but it started somewhere there. So a couple or so, and then it pulled back and then continue. So depending on where you bought the stocks, if you bought it at the support line, the lowest one, you know that when you reach it, it could make multiple higher highs before it will be done with that mountain and will start creating the downside of the mountain to go back again. Therefore, the first high, you might decide not to sell it, because you know that if you pull back, it's not going to pull back all the way. It's going to pull back shortly and then go again, because it's going to be pulling back to a wall that is supporting the upside of the mountain, and then we'll continue again until it's done, and then it will pull back, creating the downside of the mountain going to the valley. But yeah, that is how we analyze the chart, and that is how we chose our entry point and our exit point. And to buy or to sell, we compare what we are seeing to what happened around the same area in the past to make a decision whether we should wait to buy or whether we should wait to sell, and so forth. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for all of your comments, and we thank you very much all that subscribe to our channel. It's good to create a watch list of a certain number of stocks that you can analyze on a daily basis within an hour by preference. And if you are a new swing trader, you can start with large cap by preference, upward large cap stocks. That way, if you buy you buy it too early and then the price pull back on you, you can keep it in your portfolio without selling it at a loss, because those are stocks you can invest in long term that you are swing trading. So stock on our watch list are stock we can invest in long term, but we decided to swing trade them. You may not make a lot of profits in a short run with them, but you are not going to lose money with them either. If the stock pull back and you are negative in your account, you just leave it alone there and view like an investment until it become positive for you to sell it. And there are multiple stocks on our watch list that we purchased in 2024 that we have not sold yet. This yellow is a representation of the stocks that we purchased in 2024, and this one we purchased in 2025. But yeah, and we do not want to sell it just because we bought it at the wrong time and now the price is down. We just leave it there, and some of them pay a little bit of dividend and some don't, but it won't keep you awake because you will just take your time to create your watch list of those good stocks. And once you master the strategy you are using and the watch list of those stocks that you create align with that strategy, then you can venture to a lower cap stocks to see if you can you can find some there that work well with the strategy you are using as well. But yes, you will have your watch list. It'll take you time to create it, but once you have it, that's just what you are going to analyze, and that's from where you are going to buy. You may not find stocks to buy every day from them, and sometimes you might find a lot to buy, and sometimes you may not sell any, and sometimes you'll find a lot that are well high in your portfolio for you to sell. But it works well with somebody that has a full-time job because you are not trading on a daily basis. And at the end of the year, during the year, you flag stocks that didn't work well with the strategy you are using or didn't have a good experience with, and at the end of the year, you can take them out of your list and pull from your long list of stocks that are good to swing trade to replace them. And over time, you'll have a curated list that work well with the strategy you are using. And then you can create mid cap watch list, small cap watch list, or so forth, whatever works for you. But just start with stocks that don't fluctuate too quickly and not too risky while you are trying to pick a strategy that will work for you, that you can customize to meet your personality type, your risk tolerance. And once you understand the strategy and the type of stocks that work well with that strategy, because you cannot change the stocks, but you can change your strategy. So it's all about finding the right stocks to match the strategy you are using, in my opinion. And once you have that, and while you are doing that analysis comparison, you can just trade small. The minimum amount that your brokerage account your brokerage firm allow you to use to open your brokerage account or your Roth IRA if you have a job, either is $100 or $300. If it's enough to buy one share of a stock on your watch list, that is all you need. And you just start with one share at a time. And when you buy with long up to long swing trading strategy, even one share, when you buy at the lower support line, at the valley, when you reach a peak, a mountain peak, and you sell it, you will still make some profit. Not a lot of profit, but some profit. It's all about be able to make a profit, even if that's few cents after you pay fee on it, or a few dollars. That's all you need, a proof that you can make money with that strategy, with that stocks. And from there, you know that to scale your profit, you just need to buy more share. You just need to add more money to your account, and the profit will keep growing your account, and the money you are adding to it will keep growing your account, increasing the capital you are using to swing trade, and just keep repeating the process. Thank you so much for your time. If you are looking for tips on how to handpick stocks to create your watch list, we have playlists in the video description that you can find videos related to that topic and some more as well. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in soap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small, and hopefully over time you'll make enough profit amount to be higher than your monthly basic expenses, and then over time to be higher than your swing trading profit, to be higher than how much you are making from your full-time job. At least that is the goal. Thank you and good luck.